How's it hanging, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I was getting these intros so right, and all of a sudden I didn't record it for a week, and I can't get them right anymore. So a little bit of explanation here. I'm recording this episode after the next episodes, because, as you may have guessed, I lost the footage. Video got corrupted and I had to delete it. I know what's funny, I think when I was recording the original I was having McDonald's and I was drinking Coke. And I had McDonald's again today and I'm drinking Coke. Ain't that funny? Anyway, all I know is that we're supposed to progress the game until we meet Laura and she tells us some bullshit. Hey pal, the trial today is Yes, what about the trial? I have no idea what happened before this episode, I don't remember. I cannot remember. This series is getting really fucking confusing for me. Oh yeah, and the reason why I haven't recorded anything for over a week is because my TV broke. And by the time I got it fixed, a week has passed. And so when this episode was supposed to come out, you got an episode of Callisto Protocol instead. So if you really like the Callisto Protocol, then I guess you can be happy about that. That you got to see me play it instead of this game. So this episode will probably come out today as I'm recording this. So if you get an episode number 34 after episode 38, don't be surprised. Unless you're watching this like long after this Let's Play's over, then all these episodes are in a row. I mean, in order, all nice and shit. All numbered very nicely. Jesus Christ. What about the trial? Well, I was going to say good show, but it wasn't really all that. Didn't save Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. I thought maybe this episode was the one where I go around with a bunch of items and I have to pretty much fucking use each item on everything I can. But I don't fucking know what happened this episode. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know? No thanks. Well, there's a bunch of fucking shit we gotta read. So I guess this episode could be a little bit shorter if I don't sit here and rant about some bullshit again. Detective Gumshoe, any idea what strategy Von Karma is playing for tomorrow? Sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Another witness? Alright, he said something about that in the trial today. There were two witnesses. I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it? Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Alright. So has anything happened? I almost set my workplace on fire, that was pretty funny. I was doing some shit and a bunch of sparks flew towards like a piece of cloth that was covered in alcohol. And it set on fire. Well, I didn't almost burn down the whole fucking place. The place is too big to fucking... I mean, I guess even a small fire could evolve into a huge fucking fire. Though our fucking workplace is next to a fire department, so I guess that wouldn't be too much of an issue. How fucking convenient, isn't it? The place I work in is like the second highest place in my whole town. Which is really funny. I work in such a high fucking place. The thing it means for me is that my fucking way to work is uphill. So that's great. Prosecutor Edgeworth. Alright, I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? I never heard anything about that before. I guess there was something about how Edgeworth is afraid of earthquakes, I guess? Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, and him becoming a prosecutor, and him being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident. The 06 incident. Yeah, that's the one. 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes, he still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes. I don't know if I like Gumshoe or not. It's like on one hand he's kind of a fucking asshole, on the other hand, I mean fucking look at him. It's hard not to like him. It's a goofy dumbass detective. Wants to talk to you about Maya Fey. She's not out on bail yet? That's strange. Oh, that's right, now I remember. Maya shouted during a trial and got arrested. I guess that's what I'm doing right now? Told them to let her go as soon as they had the reports written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it wasn't for her. Warrant, whatever, fuck grammar. Seeing her getting dragged out by the bailiff. I'll be honest with you, pal, I sure a tear or two. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved I saw his lip trembling. Really? Called us Edgeworth? I was really grateful for what she did, you know. I'm going to head back to the station. I'll get the report to Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh wait, I was wondering how much is bail going to be? Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount. Got a feeling Edgeworth probably gets paid much more than I do. I'm not sure how like court works and shit, but like, so prosecutors, so lawyer is someone you hire privately. There are lawyers who work for like city, right? So like when someone cannot afford a lawyer, they'll just get one assigned to them. So I imagine these lawyers are probably not gonna do a good job. I mean, yeah, I guess they will do the job, but they won't probably try nearly as hard as like a private lawyer who will go the fuck out of his way to defend people, but you know, will charge much more for that. So how does prosecutors work? Because prosecutors are supposed to, what, question the witness and try to put the blame on them? I mean, try to get the person, not the witness, but try to get the person declared guilty. So I guess they are all assigned by the fucking city? Honestly, I have no fucking clue. What, Edgeworth? Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. Alright, pal, well, don't forget to go pick her up, okay? You are her legal guardian. Are you not? Actually, I'm not fucking sure if I am. I'm not sure about much. Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent, too. Ain't much to look at. I might not end this episode on the same spot I did that the next one begins, so if the next episode begins and I read the same dialogue I read in this episode, forgive me, please. Please. Find it in your heart to forgive me. I know it'll be hard, because you're all heartless motherfuckers, but please? I don't really give a fuck about any of this. Phoenix just says the same shit. Same shit that doesn't amount to anything. Alright, doesn't seem to be fucking anything around here. Benches, hot dogs, trash, a tree, lake, birds chippering at random, which is really fucking annoying. Stupid boat rentals. I'm not gonna spoil what happens in the boat rentals, but this place is more relevant than you think. Because so far it seems like it's completely fucking irrelevant. Oh, Jesus. Alright, I guess I'll fucking go outside. Go to the fucking police station. Right? No? Detention center, that's it. I was watching more Ahsoka. And you know what, the episode, I think it's episode 6. Ooh, that show gets fucking good. Some peak Star Wars right there. Anakin shows up and Ahsoka kind of dies. I think she genuinely dies, but then comes back to life later. And she has these like fucking flashbacks where she's interacting with Anakin. Not Darth Vader. Anakin. Like from episode 3. He looks the same as episode 3. Hayden Christensen hasn't really aged much. It's good for him because he gets to play Anakin again. He seems eager to play him again because I was thinking about how. Have you fucking heard about Hayden Christensen playing anything significant since Anakin? So I'm not surprised that he's actually eager to play Anakin again, since it seems like that's his what's it called? A footmark? No, that's not it. That's the mark he left on history. He was the guy who played Anakin in the prequels. He's the one who gave Anakin his look. The one thing really cool is that we get flashbacks to Clone Wars, not Episode 3, not Episode 2, but between. So we get flashbacks to Clone Wars. We get to see a bunch of clones. Captain Rex makes a cameo with like live action. We get to see little Ahsoka running around with her like old outfit. And then the coolest thing, we get to see Hayden Christensen play Anakin, but the way Anakin looked in Clone Wars, where he had shorter hair and had like shoulder pads. And it's so fucking cool to see. And then obviously turns out that Anakin isn't all that good. Because, he turned into a Sith Lord, so all of a sudden he ignites his lightsaber and it's fucking red instead of blue. And then they fight. It's fucking awesome. Mr. Bean gets kidnapped. That's fucking stupid though. And yeah, I don't think we're gonna see any more of Anakin. You know what? This one episode with Anakin was way cooler than the use of Anakin in Kenobi. Kenobi was a weird show. It's like a show about such important characters, but then it was kind of lame. It had so much goofy shit in it, and it just was kind of fucking stupid, to be honest. Didn't really add much to the plot either. Like, okay, we found out that Obi-Wan wasn't just fucking sitting on his ass all day. He actually actively protected Luke from whoever the fuck wanted to harm him and didn't live a very cozy life. And there were these fucking red lightsaber fucking idiots. What are they called? Inquisitors. That I guess tried to go after Luke because they might have knew that he's the son of Darth Vader. I don't fucking know. And then he had the fight with Darth Vader, but that was cool. I don't know if it took away from his final fight with Darth Vader, the lamest lightsaber duel, but it's the first, so you can kind of excuse it for being not very flashy. They just fucking hit each other's lightsabers a little bit, and then Obi-Wan gets hit by a lightsaber and fucking vaporizes. It's pretty goofy nowadays. When you're used to lightsaber battles being fucking epic, and that one's just clunky and awkward. But whatever. I gotta rewatch the original trilogy, because a while back I did rewatch all of the prequels, and I loved them, just like I did as a kid. I even love Episode 1. I don't really hate it. Episode 2 and 3 I straight up love. 1, I admit, has some stupid fucking moments, but I still really like it. And it's been a longer while since I watched the original trilogy. And I think I watched Solo recently as well, for no reason. Yeah, so I'm glad Ahsoka is really good, because so far the best live-action Star Wars has been Mandalorian. Let's just combine all the seasons together and say that show is really good, because I don't really remember if there was any kind of quality drop from season 2 to 3 or something like that. Hard to fucking talk today for some reason. Maybe I'm getting sick. Who knows? And then the other really good show is Andor. It was fucking awesome. And you know what? One show that I think is very underrated, and maybe it's rightfully so underrated, but it's fucking Book of Boba Fett. That show was pretty much just a filler for Mandalorian. It was like Mandalorian season 2.5. Pretty much. It was exactly that. But they could have fucking, I don't know, make the pacing different, so we wouldn't get a bunch of Boba Fett just not being very Boba Fett. I don't fucking know. I hope that gets a season 2. Why wouldn't it? I heard that the new Halo show gets a new season, even though only things I fucking heard about the Halo show, TV show, is that it's fucking garbage and not accurate to the games. Not even in the slightest bit. So, yeah, that gets a fucking season 2. Why wouldn't Book of Boba Fett get one? Also, the Fallout TV show got announced, and it looks weird. Like, some of the scenes from the trailers look really fucking good, and then other scenes look really fucking garbage. And I think it'll actually be what it's a sign of what the show will actually be like. Half good, half fucking garbage. I don't know, I'll probably watch it. Hey Nick, you finally came. I just finished the paperwork, I'm free to go. Free at last, eh? Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal, can you believe it? Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they? That reminds me. Thanks for the bail. Thanks Edgeworth. He posted bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did. You know what? How many more murders are we gonna have to solve? How many more chapters does this game have? I don't know. This one seems rather important. I think there might be one more. Or two. Because in this one we have to defend our rival who we were up against this entire time. Maybe in the next one we're gonna have some character come back and like, I don't know, make some significant... I guess Larry came back in this one, kind of. And then maybe we're gonna have to solve some big fucking nationwide mystery or some shit like that. Mr. Edgeworth did that? Have to make it up to him. Got to win this case, Nick. What's up, Maya? What the fuck to do? What do you think we should do next? Kind of lacking the clues department. We could go to the park and look for Gordy. I was kidding. If there are any clues out there, the park's as good as bad as any. What do you say? Shall we head down there? Sure. Have noticed anything lately? Have you? No, I did notice one thing while I was here in detention. It's really pretty comfortable. It's really pretty comfortable here. It's warm and they keep it very clean. And have you noticed anything about the case? Well, not much more than that, no. She's probably still upset about me. I should leave her alone. She doesn't look too upset to me. Fucking, I don't know if we got any new clues. Sorry, I'm fresh out of ideas. Mr. Edgeworth prints are on this pistol, aren't they? Yes, the prints from his right hand. Have I fucking done this previous episodes? I don't fucking know. Must have gotten under at some other time than the shooting. Oh, really? Shooter used his left hand after all. Pistol bullet. So the markings on this bullet and the barrel of the pistol matched? I'm surprised you remembered that. Thought I'd forget after Von Karma rubbed it in so much. So which one of these are the ballistic markings? I'm not really sure. You see Gordy too. He really exists. Well, let's say a photograph is pretty good proof. Let's try this over, let's get some fishing poles and go down to the lake. Even if there is a monster in the lake, fishing pole sounds like a bad idea. My mother... Fucker. Now that I've shown her the picture, I'm not so sure it was the right thing to do. Now I'm pretty fucking sure it was the wrong thing to do. I feel like having a break from doing Let's Plays for a week was a nice change of pace. But you know what, I wish I took a break like that when I had a bunch of fucking videos recorded in advance, so I wouldn't have to worry about catching up with my Let's Plays. I have right now uploaded only one episode of Yakuza, so tomorrow I have to record a bunch of Yakuza episodes and upload them. Is that the enlargement photo Laura was talking about? Uh-huh. It's nice and big, but you can't really see the faces any clearer, can you? I got no other ideas. Check out my badge. That'd be nice, Nick. You can just show that to anyone and say I'm a lawyer. But spirit mediums, well, I don't know what your clothes are, but at least some people recognize you. These are mediums in training clothes. I wonder if I'll ever be a proper medium. It's fucking stupid. Give up on that shit. Give up on your dreams. Worthless. Is it worth going to my office? Fresh air, I gotta say, freedom feels great. Behave yourself in the courtroom tomorrow, okay? And misbehaving much more fun. It's going to be so much fun when Edgeworth refuses to pay your bail again. And I ain't paying it because I'm fucking broke apparently. But I'll behave. Oh dear. Can you fucking rent like an office like this and just use it as your house? I don't know. Either way, I don't fucking care to be honest. And I was telling you what I did. So my TV fucking broke. Something burnt inside of it. And it's funny because I was playing some games like till late at night. And then I fucking turned off the TV. Next morning I got up and I wanted to play it more. And it didn't fucking work anymore. I was like, alright, maybe some cable disconnected. There's like a very loosely connected cable behind my wardrobe that actually powers the TV. Maybe that fucking unconnected because it's... I literally duct taped it to the fucking cord extender because it wouldn't fucking otherwise stay in. That's not the case though. And then I was like, well, when my TV's turned off, the red light in the corner should be on. But the red light isn't on, so what the fuck happened to my TV? I don't know. And yeah, apparently something burnt inside and it had to be replaced. It definitely was a lot cheaper to replace it than to fucking buy a brand new TV. Which I don't really need a brand new TV because I feel like my one's good enough. Though I mentioned multiple times throughout my videos how there's like a fucking slightly brighter spot on my TV, and the person I sent it to did mention that, and they said that apparently some fucking light behind the screen peeled off, and that's why there's a brighter spot. But he said that if I were to fix it, I mean, if I wanted him to fix it, he could very easily break the TV, just because it's fucking hard to fix that. So yeah, I just kind of believed him. And I was like, you know what, it doesn't bother me that much, I'll be fine. As long as my fucking TV works and I can go back to recording Let's Plays for my channel nobody watches. It's nice. And what else happened? I don't know. Have I fucking done anything over this week? Probably nothing. Oh, I done some fucking projects for school. I was supposed to do something about world economics compared to my country's economics presentation. And I wasn't specifically told, and also how this reflects on my life, everyday life. I wasn't told how many fucking slides the presentation should be. So I made it like fucking 6 slides long and very short, very fucking low effort. It took me an hour to make it. And I passed, so... If this private fucking college I went to is gonna be this fucking easy... I mean, I fucking pay for it, I demand to fucking pass. I pay, I demand. They won't let me fucking pass, give me back all the money I fucking spent. And I already spent quite a lot. Bullshit. But anyway, what else was I fucking saying? Yeah, so I did that. I also went fucking shopping. What the fuck happened? Has anything happened? No. Nothing really. Nothing important. Nothing important. Who cares? Over the week, work has been kind of annoying. It's this fucking moment where one of the big order that we're working on currently is in such a state that everybody wants to work on it. So the people who put on the copper railings into those fucking things are working on it. All the electricians who put all the fucking cables inside and garbage like that are working on it. The people who are testing this for fucking, if it's even gonna work, are working on it. And it's the fucking most annoying moment, because when I wanna fucking do something, I have to squeeze past like 5 fucking people just to take care of one stupid fucking thing. And I gotta sometimes do these things at each fucking shelf, so there's like 19 of them. It's genuinely fucking annoying. Anyway, I guess we're gonna move. Should we go here? Well, I know that by the lack of green text showing up. It's going back to that stupid fucking... This place is gonna be worth it? Oh my god, it is. What? I was not expecting that. Apparently Mr. Grossberg is on vacation today. Well, I guess I can come back tomorrow if I need anything. That's it. I don't fucking need anything from that fat ass piece of shit. Move, motherfucker, move! 26th. There aren't many cops around today, are there? Probably back at the precinct working up the case against Edgeworth. Hey, y'all. Hey, it's Lotta. Lotta Hart. My waifu with an afro. Already did it today. What do we do now? No, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking, a little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. But I just went up there and started blabbering any old thing that came to mind. Lotta, I love you. So you see, I want to pick it up, y'all. Make it up. Make up. Make out? What the fuck do you mean? What do you think of the trial? To be honest, I was doing it half just to say I'd been a witness. Even though I didn't really see anything. Kinda convinced myself ahead though. I'm sorry, I know I caused you all a lot of trouble. Well, memory is a tricky, vague little thing. Yeah, I sure know that now. You'll find the next time I witness a murder. Right. And the first time you witness a murder? What about Gordy? Right. It's right with a W. Well, the way I figure the trial's only stoking the flames of Gordy fever. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom. Alright, Lotta, you go, girl. Oh, she could be an investigative photographer too. Finish the spirit medium trading first, and then abandon that bullshit because it's bullshit, and do something real. Like be a let's player. That'd probably fucking go over great. Lotta, what do you mean by making it up to us, huh? Well, you see, actually I got a bit of information for you. What? As when Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. What information? Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange. Exchange? I thought this was make it up to us. Alright, I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. That's fucking stupid. What? Information doesn't come cheap, my friend. That's fucking mean. I don't know. I see you thinking, Mike, how sophisticated these Saturn folks are. I fucking wish they all die. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most Saturners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? What'll it be? We got a deal or not? What do we do, Nick? Deal. We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Hey, how much? How long? You're completely off your rocker? You know, be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor. Well, the only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordy. Well, Gordy? We're looking for Gordy anyway, even though Nick's keep fucking saying how it's dumb and we shouldn't do it. Gordy doesn't, Gordy might not exist. And we proved it, so he does. Alright, I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? See something, y'all come to me first, got it? Okay. Alright, see y'all later. Okay, Nick, let's get hunting. Hunting? You don't seriously mean Gordy? I sure do. What about Edgeworth? We're searching for Gordy, for him, Nick, don't you get it? Okay, and how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist. The sound of text going by is really fucking pissing me. getting into my head and it just hurts. Look at all this bullshit. Look at all these flags. Americanos, Deutsch, fucking Nippon, Brazil, Ruski, that other Japan, India, Korean, Hanguk, China, British, fucking, what's the last one? I don't know the green Japan one, but is the last one Australia or is it New Zealand? I can't fucking remember how does the New Zealand flag looks like. I think it's Australia. How come Australia is still a British colony? They got no fucking dignity or something? What's that? It's the Steel Samurai, Nick. Yo, Maya? Larry, what the fuck is that? It was my girl Kionce's idea. She was all like, if you like, put it there. It would be like really cool. So she gave it to me along with the banner. Wow, that's really impressive she could find these for you. Well, she knows a lot of people. That show's finished now, so she got them for free. Alright. Your girlfriend is something else, Larry. Yo, Nick. Fucking shouting at me, dude. Calm the fuck down. What happened with Edgy? One made it through the first day in court, alright. I don't know what good or prospects are from here on, though. Why is his name Butts? When he speaks. Wait, that was weird. What? Larry, do you know Mr. Edge's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy. Yeah, look, it says Butts when Larry speaks. Why doesn't it just say Larry? That's a bit strange. That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school. No, really? Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. I can't wait to see what role Larry fills in the sequels. He transferred schools pretty quickly. Transferred? Right, when the DL6 incident happened? Doesn't look like Larry knows about it though. Hey Larry, when did you get that big fucking samurai? Oh, that's the big guy? Had that for about a month, yeah? It's a big hit with the kids. Wasn't it there yesterday? Oh right. The compressor was busted. Compressor? Yeah, it's a little unit by my hot dog stand. That's what I used to put air in the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs. You know what? Phoenix was making fun of Larry for working on a hot dog stand, but I got a feeling that Larry has a more stable income from his hot dog stand than Phoenix has from his trials. I don't even fucking know if Phoenix gets paid for these. He probably got paid for the last one. By Will Powers, right? But is he gonna get fucking paid by Edgeworth for defending him? You're inflated by yourself. Anything to tell us, Larry? Sorry, Nick. I don't know much about that. I'm a mere seller of hot dogs. Oh, don't be so fucking hard on yourself, Larry. You're the seller of hot dogs. The best one. That's the guy that's selling my hot dogs faster than I can cook them. You think Gordy really exists? Nah, I think somebody probably saw something else they just thought was Gordy. But I'll keep selling samurai dogs until the truth's out. Also, the episode's over 30 minutes, but I gotta catch up to the point where I start the next episode. Oops, I don't give a shit. I had to fucking sit around here wait for my fucking McDonald's order. What is with McDonald's taking so fucking long reason to deliver my fucking food? Is this place any fucking important? It's always so quiet here. Wonder if the boat shop's closed for good. Well, with the murder on the lake and all, probably just taking a vacation till it blows over. I get it. That's nice, that's nice. Get the fuck out of here. December 26th, Gourd Lake Woods. There's Laura. Hey y'all. Well, y'all find anything about Gordy? No, nothing. Well, keep moving. It gets cold out here at nighttime. It is a little chilly. I think I have to sneeze. Oh, no you don't, no sneezing. Click, 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 click. Told you all no sneezing. Said for the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang. The trigger on one of those von Karma finger snaps now. Well, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, sorry is nice, but what about my film? Nick, pay the lady. Oh, I think we reached the moment when the episode should be over, so see you fellas in the next episode, bye. How's it hanging, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Ace Attorney. Fucking Phoenix Wright.